In the previous episode of this series, we looked at registration, or more properly, pitch registration. And if you missed this episode, you can find it right here. In this episode, I want to show you how we can combine registration with other pieces of conducting technique, such as legato and staccato strokes. We'll take the second movement of Beethoven's First Symphony as an example, but the concept can be applied to any given piece of music. Music creates the technique. Hello everyone, I'm Gianmaria Griglio and I welcome you to a new episode of Conducting Pills. If you're new here, this channel is all about classical music, score analysis and conducting tips. I want to thank all of my patrons for making this series possible. Now, let's keep going. Let's take a look at the score, focusing on the main theme. First of all, the second violins begin. Now, what's the orchestra seating? Are they sitting next to the first violins or opposite to them? This simply determines which arm to use, left or right. Now, obviously, you could always use the right arm for everyone, but for the purpose of this exercise, let's pretend you won't, and you will try it with both seating configurations. It's a good exercise. Now, let's look at the line. The upbeat starts on C, moving to F on the downbeat. In a 3 pattern, you would do an up-down gesture, except that's against the written line. So give a pulse on the upbeat and then move upwards. The movement calls for a legato stroke followed by a staccato one. The C is slurred to the F, which has a dot on top. Pulse from the wrist, click. Do, fa, ti, legato, staccato. The second note of the bar is staccato again, on the same pitch, while the third is legato moving up to the A on bar 2. Same for bar number 3. Pim, 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 fa, 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 la. Short, short, legato, short. Staccato, staccato, legato, staccato. Pum, pum, pirim, pim, pirim. On bar number 3, the line moves down with staccato strokes. Pom, papim, pipim, si, la, sol, fa, mi. Staccato, staccato, staccato. Always from here. You see, this amount of gesture, this amount of space is more than enough. It's in piano after all. On bar 4, we have 3 notes on the same pitch. 2 in staccato, 1 in legato. Pim, pim, pirim. Short, short, long, curved legato. Staccato, staccato, legato, moving up slightly from E to F. Mi, fa, ti, ram. Bar 5 and 6 are in legato, starting with the upbeat from bar 4. Here we can comfortably go over the bar line with one long ascending legato stroke. Moving up the scale. Now, what's the pulse that the orchestra needs on bar number 6? It's the second one. It benefits both the second violin coming off the dotted 8th note, as well as the entrance of the violas and cellos. Pim, 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 click, bum, pim, 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 pulse, bum, pim, pim. When you look at the whole phrase and put it all together, it looks like this. Pulse. Rim, pim, pirim, pim, pirim, pim, 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 pim. As I mentioned, once you understand the concept, it is applicable to any music with similar characteristics. The beginning of Mozart's Symphony K550, for instance. Pulse. Pirarim, piririm, pirariram, pirarim, 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 pim. Pulse. Pirarim, piririm, pirariram, pirarim, pariram, pirarim, pim. Or the K551. Pim, rim, rim, tatirariram, pum, rum, rum. Or Verdi's overture to La Forza del Destino. Click. da-di-ra-ring, click, da-di-ra-ring, pa-pi-pa. Pa-ra-rim, pam-pim, pam-pim, pam-pi-ra-di-ra-di-ra-rim, pa-pim. Or Tchaikovsky's Sixth Symphony. Pi-ra-di-ra-di-ra-di-ra-di-ra-di-ra-di-ram, pi-ta-di-ra-di-ra-di-ra-di-tam, pa-di-ra-di. Ping, click, da-di-ra-di-ra-di-ra-di-ra, register down. Click, register up, da-di-ra-di-ra-di-ra-di-ram. Click, register down, di-ra-di-ra. As an exercise, take a piece of music you're working on or you worked on and try to rethink it in this way. Once you master this technique, you won't even think about short or long strokes or legato or registration. It will simply become part of your conducting, as much as scales and arpeggios are part of your technique when playing an instrument. Music creates the technique. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button right below this video and ring the bell so you will get notified every time a new video comes out. For more in-depth analysis, conducting technique and conducting exercises, look on my website where you can find more than 100 videos and follow my Facebook group. And if you want to support the series, you're always welcome to do so on Patreon. All the links are in the description. Let me know in the comments what you think about this piece, if you have any suggestions for future videos, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of this series. In the meantime, please continue to enjoy music and be well. Ciao!